Most wars are long affairs, stretching for months or years, with great armies clashing and nations pouring out blood and treasure. But history holds surprises. Imagine a war over in minutes. It sounds unbelievable. But such a conflict did occur, the Anglo-Zanzibar War. This war holds the record as the shortest war ever recorded. The exact duration is debated slightly, but most historians agree on about 38 minutes. The fighting was incredibly brief, starting and ending very quickly. Faster than many sports games, it was a war finished before an hour passed. This brief war is truly fascinating, revealing much about its time. It showed the might of the British Empire and the defiance of a small island sultanate. The outcome was swift and decisive, a tiny war with a clear message. Zanzibar, an island sultanate off the coast of East Africa, was significant in the late 19th century. It was a hub for oceanic trade, known for valuable spices like cloves and, sadly, the slave trade. Many powers watched Zanzibar closely due to its strategic location. The British Empire, with growing influence, wanted to end the slave trade and expand their control. Zanzibar became a British protectorate in 1890, with the Sultan ruling under British oversight. Sultan Hamad bin Thuwaini, pro-British, ruled from 1893 until his sudden death on August 25, 1896. His unexpected death created a power vacuum, setting the stage for the coming conflict. Khalid bin Bargash, the late Sultan's nephew, made a bold move. As soon as Sultan Hamad died, Khalid occupied the royal palace and declared himself the new Sultan. This was a direct challenge, done without British agreement. The British, who had other plans, strongly opposed Khalid's claim, viewing him as anti-British. They preferred Hamoud bin Mohammed, who they believed would be more compliant. Basil Cave, the chief British diplomat, sent an ultimatum to Khalid: stand down by 9 a.m. on August 27th or face force. Khalid chose defiance, gathering around 2,800 men, mostly palace guards and civilian volunteers, to defend him. The morning of August 27, 1896 arrived, and the 9 a.m. deadline passed. Sultan Khalid had not backed down. His flag still flew over the palace. In the harbour, British warships, commanded by Rear Admiral Harry Rawson, were ready. At 2 a.m., the British warships began their attack, unleashing a fierce bombardment. Heavy shells slammed into the Sultan's palace, which quickly caught fire and began to crumble. The Zanzibari forces tried to fight back, but their efforts were largely futile against the overwhelming British firepower. The Sultan's armed yacht HHS Glasgow was quickly sunk. By 9:40 a.m., the fighting was over. The Sultan's flag was hauled down, and a white flag of surrender was raised. The Anglo-Zanzibar War had ended, lasting just 38 minutes. The aftermath was one-sided, with around 500 Zanzibari soldiers and civilians killed or injured. The Sultan's palace was devastated and his artillery destroyed or captured. On the British side, the cost was minimal, with only one sailor slightly wounded. Sultan Khalid bin Bargash fled the burning palace and sought sanctuary at the German consulate. He was later smuggled out of Zanzibar to German East Africa, where he lived in exile. The British quickly installed their chosen successor, Sultan Hamoud bin Mohammed, who was proclaimed ruler on the same day. Sultan Hamoud proved cooperative, officially abolishing slavery in Zanzibar in 1897, fulfilling a major British objective. The Anglo-Zanzibar War, though small, was significant, demonstrating British imperial power and cementing their control over Zanzibar. Today, the war is mostly a historical footnote, remembered for its incredible brevity. The 38-minute war serves as a curious reminder of a time of empires and unequal power.